So here's Miami's starting group. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Cooper is out there with Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for Orlando, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Here's Cooper. Pass to Adebayo. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Ware. Here's Cooper. He's covered by Suggs. And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks so much. Well, if you haven't heard MP's name before, you're not alone. He's had a rise from obscurity to this NBA starting lineup. Tonight, MP gets his first chance to shine on the NBA stage, and if he continues his current trajectory, he won't be unknown for long.
Yeah, he'll change that in a hurry. All right, we'll see how he does. Thanks a lot. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
And he banks in the lane. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Pass to Ware. Here's Cooper. Back to Ware. Here's Cooper. Now Ware. Defended by Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Cooper kicks to Adebayo. Drills the three-pointer.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Carter. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Cooper against Suggs. Cooper the pass to Mitchell. Here's Cooper. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
And Miami has possession after Wendell Carter missed from long range. Adebayo the screen. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. To the paint. And there's Banchero on the assist by Carter. Banchero's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Going with an almost entirely new group. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Black's checked in for Bane. And Jones subbed in for Suggs. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that. Acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Miami with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to Jovic. That shot wide open.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Jones the pass to Wagner. Jones with the screen on Wiggins. Wagner from long range. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Inside. Here's Jovic. The rebound by Bataze.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Wagner outside. Puts up a deep three. That one misses. It's all tied in Orlando. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5 down low. So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact, for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
It's Black in the corner. Pass to Bitadze. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Jovic. Here's Miami now. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 3-point Miami lead.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for that report. So for the Magic, Paolo Banchero comes in. Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony Black. Then for the Heat, Khalil Ware's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Mitchell comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Cooper in for Hero. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Here's Cooper after the made shot from Desmond Bain. Adebayo passes to Cooper. Good ball movement here by Miami. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Magic trail by 4. And Caro outside. Mitchell against Bain. Banchero screen on Cooper. Here's Wagner. Here's Suggs. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 4. Here's Cooper. And it's Suggs with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the first half. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Cooper. Mitchell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Loads it up for Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Anthony Black's checked in for Bain. And Miami also making a switch. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Powell. Here's Cooper. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Suggs in the corner. Wagner on the wing for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Miami Heat.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at Orlando. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at the 5. This is out there for Orlando. Ware with it. He's covered by Banchero. Ware, good. Ware's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And it's Banchero missing. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Cooper against Carter. And it's Cooper missing. Well, Orlando shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Suggs off target with his three.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Cooper against Suggs. It's stolen by Banchero. They're running. And here is Suggs. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Miami leading by 8. Here's Cooper. It's good. Cooper's got 7 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Banchero. 9 points in the game so far. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Miami has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle, here's Cooper. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Left side, Adebayo. Here's Cooper. Offline with his three. The Magic trail by 10. Down low. They need this one. And Carter lays it up and in.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Cooper. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Bane. Nails the baby hook.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys. Offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams had been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. On the court for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Cooper, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. Jacks up a three. Cleared away by Carter.
Well, he had one three-pointer. In the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Banchero, here we go.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Both free throws good from Banchero.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now, Adebayo. Got it to go off the glass.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Banchero knocks down the three.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Here's Cooper. Lets loose a three. Cleared away by Carter.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Wagner to tie it up. Can't get it to go. Powell. Strong move off the glass.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Norman Powell is definitely a guy you can count on in these situations.
The Magic trail by 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wagner against Powell. Now Banchero.
A big-time scorer, Banchero, with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A steady hand at the line in a tough situation narrows it to a one-possession game.
Here's Cooper from deep. Banchero vacuums it in. To tie it up. That shot no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Count it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure...